Renato Sanches, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Felipe Anderson and Steven Gerrard. Three of Manchester United's big summer targets and a bitter scouser whose only way he's getting his hands on a Premier League trophy is a visit to the Old Trafford trophy room. Let's fly into it. It is Red Rumours on the United Stand, the Manchester United transfer show that is all about your opinion and interactivity. We're going to fly into the targets now. Give us your comments on all three below and also cast your votes in the polls, which will be coming up on the video as we go along. Let's get into the biggest one first of all then. Renato Sanches. It's kicked off again that he is coming to Manchester United. We reported on him in January. I had a little suspicion that it could have happened in January. It didn't quite. I really am confident it will happen in the summer. This lad is dynamite. He came into the Benfica side in October, 18 years of age, and he revolutionised the poor Benfica side that was really struggling. They're now running away with the title. They pushed Real Madrid very close to the Champions League, and a lot of it is down to this lad, which the Portuguese media and fans will testify. Box-to-box midfielder. You don't get many people like him. Edgar Davids, sort of Clarence Seedorf sort of player for those who can remember him. But if you can't, he's box-to-box. He's happy to take the ball off the back four like Carrick. He's happy to play create things like Mata. And he's powerful, tenacious, and exactly what Manchester United need. In fact, his only real negative is the fact that he's 18, he's not 19 till August. But with Martial, Fosu Mensah and Rashford already showing in this league that they're playing beyond their years with confidence and talent, Sanches is perfectly fitting into that, and I think he'd fit into the Premier League absolutely perfectly. For me, it's a 100% yes, and I'm very, very excited about it. In fact, 45 million or however much they want. I know more about this lad than I did about Anthony Martial, and look how that worked out. So it's a big yes for me. Cast your vote in the poll that's just coming up on there now, and comment below and give us your thoughts on Renato Sanches. But we've got on to our next target, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now I expect this one to be more of a splitter. Bit of a chainsaw through a toffee crisp, this one. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, we all know a top class, some people say even world class talent, but he's 34, he's 35 in October, he's never played in the Premier League before. In France, in this league, in the French league, which I don't really rate, he's played 46 games, he scored 42 goals and 18 assists. I don't think you can learn much more from that. I think all I can say is that Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a top class player. Personally, I don't know. I'm not so sure. I think it stunts the light. I mean, we've seen Rashford's playing every week at the moment. You bring Zlatan in, he's not going to sit on the bench. He's not going to get moved into the midfield or out wide like Rooney. He's going to want to play. And I just think the same thing as Lukaku. Let's stick to Rashford. Zlatan for me is a no. I know that's controversial. There's the poll coming up there. Give us your poll, yes or no, on Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and comment below as well. This is what we want from you lot. So, Zlatan, I'm not so sure. Finally, Felipe Anderson. It's gone a little bit quiet about him, but I am slightly concerned. Last summer, when we were doing the transfer shows, I said I liked him, and I do like him. He's just turned 23, so he's still young, Brazilian. He can play on the left or right wing. He's got a good shot on him, and he's a winger who can run at players, and he probably holds on the ball. He reminds me a lot of Nani, who I always thought Nani was a decent player, but you know he just ran out of time at Manchester United, and it needed to end. Felipe Anderson, though, I have concerns about this. One, the price tag that has been touted around for a few months now of £35 million. He's a 15 million to 20 million pound player, and I'll explain why in a minute. And two, do we really need him? You know, if you do your research on him, players that are similar to him are Memphis, and you look what's happening with Memphis. So again, and Brazilians in the Premier League, do they do that well? But you know what? Another big concern is that if you look at his stats this season for Lazio, he's in and out of the team. He's playing as a substitute a lot. I mean, is that the sort of player that you need to bring into Manchester United? If we're going for a right or left midfielder, the perfect one for me is Antoine Griezmann at Atletico Madrid. He's probably going to cost 15 to 20 million pounds more, but that is a top class player who comes into Manchester United and does it straight away, and less of a risk than Felipe Anderson. So, bang bang, give us your comments on that, give us your thoughts, yes or no for Felipe Anderson. Give us your thoughts on all three. Get commenting on below on all three. If you want to just give us a little line on Sanchez, Ibrahimovic, and Anderson, or any of the players, and give us your thoughts. For me, Renato Sanches, a definite yes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, no, unfortunately, too old, and I think it will stunt Rashford's growth. And Felipe Anderson, I think, spend 20 million more and get Griezmann. Thanks for watching. Red Rumours will be back now. We were doing it through the January transfer window and before. It now will be back full time, once a week on a Monday at 4 o'clock. This is just an introduction back to talk about the 3 big targets we think for Manchester United are. If you're new to the United Stand, do drop us a like on the video. Get commenting, get involved. The Red Rumours is the transfer show for all of you to get involved. Cast your votes in the poll. Be interested to see how they come out. And also subscribe to the United Stand. It is your channel. Thanks everybody watching. Good to be back with Red Rumours. Love the transfer stuff. And hopefully we've got a massive summer ahead of us with lots of transfer news. Thanks for watching.